Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. Under a new bill, Wisconsin drivers would be penalized for using apps or surfing the web while driving.
Current law only prohibits drivers from texting and emailing. Valina Jones explains why some lawmakers are hoping drivers will switch to only using those hands-free devices.
A new bill is looking to keep people's hands on the wheel and off their phones by making it illegal to use apps like Instagram and Twitter while on the road.
You stare down at your phone for 4 or 5 seconds, you are covering hundreds of feet and you're completely unaware of what's popping up in front of you.
Using navigation and phone calls are the only things you would be able to do while driving under a new bill.
What you can't do is be on Facebook, other types of data-intensive applications that are unnecessarily distracting drivers.
According to the Department of Transportation, on average, 100 people die every year in Wisconsin from distracted driving. Representative Shannon Zimmerman admits enforcement of the law could be tough and would come after the fact. Law enforcement would have to prove the phone was the cause of an accident. That ticket would cost you at least $100.
This just gives law enforcement a little bit more in terms of teeth when it comes to a punishment standpoint and helping to make people think twice before they do this.
15 states and the District of Columbia have already banned using devices while driving. In Washington state, you can be pulled over for just holding the phone. The ticket would read DUIE, driving while under the influence of electronics.
I don't think that this particular category of distraction is all that different. And in fact, it may actually be worse than being under the influence of alcohol.
While Wisconsin's bill does not hold the same restrictions, Zimmerman says it's a step in that direction.
Driving while under the influence of electronics is a legitimate problem that we have to solve. I do think we can go further.
In Madison, Valina Jones, WISC News 3.
And a hearing for that bill has been scheduled for later this month.